A few months ago, I had my own self-isolation because of this. Yeah guys, shit happens, and here is what I've learned from this. What's good? My name is Oleg Nikitin. I'm a freelance videographer and a public speaking coach for 8 years now. And you're watching No Limits On, the channel about the privilege of being a freelancer. Tips and pieces of advice about motivation, personal growth, some tech aspects, and many more. Welcome to the channel. Today we're all having a pretty tough time, but I don't want to talk about coronavirus. Instead, I'd rather tell you about a few steps that can soften the consequences of such situations in the future. Let's go. And the first piece of advice is to have your emergency fund for 6 months at least. This allows you to feel comfortable in any situation for half a year. That's very important. And one more thing is to have insurance. It costs not too much, but really helps in any emergency situation. Number 2, hold on and keep up. Look at this as if it was an opportunity and think about, why did the universe stop you? As you might have noticed, I couldn't work for over a month, and I've learned a lot of stuff from it, and even decided to start my own YouTube channel, No Limits On. Number 3, use your home office skills and invest in your passive income. For example, stock footage, affiliate marketing, funds, and so on. You have time now, so just use it properly. Number 4, invest your time into yourself and your own skills. For example, I'm a videographer and I can invest my time into learning After Effects or graphics or design or whatever that might help me use this knowledge afterwards. Or you even can start learning Russian language together with me, because No Limits On comes out at 2 languages. Number 5, reorganize your portfolio and create your own show reel, like I did. It's very important because client doesn't want you to show him 10 minutes, 20 minutes clips. It's no longer than 2 minutes or maybe even 1 minute. The juiciest, the best, the greatest parts of your own work. Just create your portfolio or your show reel. It's very important. Number 6, increase your social activity. For example, you can use Instagram planners to plan your own Instagram for, 2 months ahead. And later on, you'll have more time to work, not to be an Instagram worm. Number 7, revise your client services. For example, I as a videographer can offer my clients same-day edit, or I can offer audit of their business. Just think over this thing. Also, you can revise your agreements and your charging fees. I'll tell you a little story about my mother and father. When I showed my mother a picture of myself with cut lip she called to my father and she said something like, it's a rough translation, but she said, "Our son is devastated, he ruined himself." I don't know, it's really a tough word for such a small injury. So don't do like this. So my bonus tip is, give yourself a good rest first, at least for 2 or 3 days or even a week. This would be a great foundation for your future success. Every episode of No Limits On will have an interesting quote in it. And today's quote is, "Nobody can breathe for you, nobody can think for you or do things for you. The only person who can is you," once said my mother. And finally, a question of the episode. What would be your actions in case of emergency? This was Russian tradition, you know, when we want something not to happen, we simply spit over our left shoulder and we knock something wooden, like wooden surface. But the only wooden surface nearby was my head. So good luck guys, and thank you very much. See you later. Peace.